Trials and research in an actual lab are happening now, and people like Brendle Miller are grateful. She says she was just barely existing before she went to do clinical trials.
I'm just waiting for them to get them going.
Brendle Miller's congestive heart failure doesn't wait for the pandemic to be over. She goes to any clinical trial she qualifies for at the Jacksonville Center for Clinical Research.
One I did for 21 days straight.
And get this, she moved to Virginia 2 years ago.
It takes about 8 hours, but I drive myself. I was basically just barely existing until I came to the clinic. I've learned so much about my disease because of my association with the clinic.
The center is running 75% of the clinical trials they normally do, and their research is needed. Heart disease is responsible for 1 in every 4 deaths.
There's 60,000 people in the United States that die of cardiovascular disease every month. So if a new therapy gets introduced that reduces that risk by, say, 10%, that's 6,000 lives saved that we're talking about.
So slowing down the process to create something like a new therapy like that could mean hundreds of thousands of lives lost. Research didn't stop, though, at UF Health. We're going to talk about that in the next half hour. In Jacksonville, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.